Hey, what's up you guys, OW Gamer here, and I'm bringing you yet again another video of Battlefield 4. This is Team Deathmatch, and at the beginning of the game, I start owning ass. Then I get that kill streak taken away. I don't really know how many kills I go on the streak for, but the whole but that's not the point of this video. The topic of this video is what game is good for you, Battlefield or COD. Yes, it may be a little bit old, and why should I be talking about this, but it's because I know I've heard a few people when I was playing Black Ops 3 yesterday that they were planning on switching to Battlefield because COD was getting boring for them. They wanted something different, and a lot of people are starting to switch over between games because the games are getting kind of played out for them and they want something different, and it's understandable. So if you're one of those people, this is a video for you to actually be informed about the differences and if you're gonna like them. For the most part, if you're a COD fanboy and you want to switch over to Battlefield, know this: time over here is gonna be a little bit longer. Well, let me just say, it's not a little bit, it's a long game, meaning an hour long. If you're playing Conquest, where you get the option to actually play on vehicles, where you can drive the helicopter, the tank, just vehicles in general, is an hour. Depending if your team is fighting back and the opposing team is fighting back to get the tickets run down, it's gonna take a long time. But you also have the ability over here that you won't find a lot of action on Conquest. Depends if there's a bunch of fucking people camping on one map. Like if I'll put up a video of Siege of Shanghai where a lot of people camp on the opposing side's beginning flag. So I'll put that up, and I'll commentate above that, and I'll show you and explaining that in more detail. But you have those kind of people. You cannot base rape here. I use that term lightly because you can. Because if you're in a vehicle, especially in a helicopter, you can actually base rape the whole time. But eventually, if you're in a rented server and the admin's there and they bitch, and the people that you're base raping bitch about it, you will get banned or kicked. And that's another thing. If you're a COD fanboy and you're used to using shotguns and RPGs, this is not it's automatically not the game for you. You can't be using that stuff here. You can, but on rented servers, don't join the server if you're gonna rented server if you're gonna actually be using a shotgun and an RPG, because you would get banned and kicked off of that automatically. A lot of people, I've done it too. I've rented a server and I banned and kicked people. I said no shotguns and no RPGs because of the fact that that's a bunch of weak stuff. So I don't like seeing that stuff go on. I prefer people actually using skills and using a gun and a pistol to kill people. Shotguns is kind of weak, and I know that people on COD both know that too. But the majority of people that use shotguns in this game are campers, and that's why I don't want them also using shotguns, because they're camping. So keep that in mind, that here is a total different game. And another thing that I have to add on is that sniping here is totally different. You have the option on Battlefield, the sniper rifle, that you could manipulate the gun, the bullet, to drop early or go longer. So for example, you have a target that's like 50 meters away. You could press D-pad down on the D-pad for the bullet to go 500 meters. And in COD, you don't have that. And you also have constant bullet drops, so even though it's 500 meters, you still have to fight against that bullet drop. So it's much more difficult to shoot somebody here, and you also can't quickscope. You get lucky if you actually get the chance to quickscope. And no scope, it's possible. I've gotten it sometimes, but it's just lucky shots. It's not easy. But here you also don't have perks. So I know a lot of people like to have their perks, but hold up. Here, they're kind of like perks, but I don't call them perks because they really don't help you out. Like, they don't, like, in COD, you could see people's footprints, or you could hear them louder, or you have like dead silence on, what is it, that nobody could hear your footsteps. You don't have that kind of shit here. You only have basically your score up, your score streak, meaning if you check out, well, I just died right now. When I respawn, you should see where all the name tags are at, where the mini map should be at. You should see like a green bar where it should have like a claymore and a mag and all that kind of stuff. That's your field upgrade, and that's your specialty. I don't really know the details about that because I'm usually playing on Conquest most of the time with my squad, and I'm usually in the tank. Yeah, I could shoot, like if I've proven it here. I'm good at shooting, but I just like, the thing that brings me in here is the vehicle. So that's why I play Battlefield, and I like it. And here, I can't even talk. I lose my words. Here, I have the engineer perk. I'm using perk loosely because it doesn't really help you out. It just, when you use the engineer perk, you actually get to repair the vehicle quicker. And the majority of the times that the game mode that I play here is hardcore because it's easier to kill people. It takes fewer shots than in normal. Now I'm switching it up for those people that play Battlefield. You play Battlefield and you want to go to COD, it's not that difficult. You just have to know that you have to shoot directly at the person. Don't shoot in front of them, shoot directly at them. And sniping is totally different over there. Where sniping over here, you have the bullet drop. Sniping over there, you don't have any bullet drop. The bullet just goes directly straight. It just goes straight, no bullet drop. You also have quick scopers, which they think they're all the shit, but it's stupid when you're using it on a team deathmatch game or free for all, because you have only one shot going up at a time. So, you know, I'm just leaving it out there. Then you also have those dumbasses that are using RPGs and shotguns throughout the whole game. I was playing free for all yesterday, and that's all I saw. I saw people using RPGs and shotguns. That's why I don't really play COD, even though I have a team on there. I let them do their own work. I'm just the owner of the team. I own Infamous Gaming, AGOD, and Team Ambient. I own 3 teams, and that's what I do. I just manage them and look up the games for them to play on MLG and ESL. That's all I do. But I digress. So in COD, you also have the ability to, you have like boost or jetpack, so you can fly. But it might be difficult for you to get used to that, because of the fact that in Battlefield you don't use that. But as soon as you come back to Battlefield, if you get bored with or you just hate COD and you come back to Battlefield, expect yourself to be in that COD kind of configurement, meaning you will be jumping. Oh, what the fuck, I died. I thought I killed that guy, but I'm digressing. Expect yourself to be coming over here and pressing the X button to actually jump and use the rocket, the jump pack, or the rocket boost, or whatever the fuck it is, the jetpack. Expect yourself to be used to that, because that's how it was for me. But that's basically it. Those are the differences and the contrast of the games. If you like, please like, favorite, subscribe, and favorite again. Can't stress that out, and share with your friends. And subscribe again. and I'll leave you with this. Peace.